as a partnership with the children in Immokalee, the youth in Immokalee, coming up with this idea that they wanted to give back into the community. They'd just gone to a Meals of Hope event and they didn't produce as many meals as they wanted to do. So these kids are really great in Immokalee, and so they began to think, what else could we do to give back? And how could we give back after we go to college? And one of the ideas that they had was that, you know, kids coming back don't have jobs. And maybe that's our future too. You know, we've got jobs in the field, but, you know, that's not the jobs we really want. So they began to think about what kind of jobs could be developed using the skill sets and assets of the community that had been part of their heritage. So they said, let's do it around food. Let's develop some new food products that are value added that we can brand related to Immokalee. And because of that branding and because of what our experience is, make it an economic venture that can put Immokalee on the map in terms of new food products that are not just tomatoes that are produced or zucchinis that are sold. So they've come up with a whole series of projects with a series of partners that we have engaged in the Immokalee area to mentor these kids. And they've come up with some amazing projects and related to this food production. One is a new salsa that is branded around the Immokalee community. There's another one that is doing an Immokalee burger, and another group that is doing an Immokalee cookie. And it all goes back to the food sources that are easily accessible in Immokalee and the cultures of Immokalee. And another group has come up with the spices of Immokalee. So all these kind of come together to work out of that initial engagement that these kids had in producing packaged foods for the poor at a Meals of Hope event. And State Farm loved the idea because they saw the economic opportunities for people, the economic and educational capacity to have deeper learning around food product development, because you have the science of it, you have the math of it, and you can engage kids in real life stuff. And the beauty of it is not only the kids are engaged, but people who have spent their life in business are engaged because the kids are so enthusiastic about it. So it's a great way for kids to have service learning. It's a great way for kids to engage in learning in ways that can help them create jobs for those kids that are hopefully coming back into the community in the years to come.